Hi guys, I just wanted to go over a few business owner basics really. It can be mind-blowing, the stuff that you need to learn to run a business, the 3 areas of the different hats you're going to have to wear. But I think the biggest thing for any business owner, no matter what it is you're doing, you've got to believe what you have, whether it's a product or a service, that it is a gift to someone who wants it. So regardless of what you've got, it is a gift to someone you want. And you need to believe your mind, body and soul. You really need to believe in it. So for some of us, it's believing in ourselves that we have a product or a service that is of value and that someone wants. So always remember, you must believe what you're doing is a gift to someone else. So once you've got that set in your mind, the next thing when you're marketing or you're selling your product is the best thing in the world that any business owner can possess is the best pair of listening ears. There's always an opportunity to mention your product or your service to anyone that you meet, for those that come on the net. But you need to actually listen to what it is they want first. Hey, for some of us it's just a bit of, la la la. But the opening's got to be there, so the value you're giving them is something that no one else gives them, and that's the time to listen. So when you listen and you get into what it is that people really, really want, and if they are looking for a new kitchen and they want some cabinets, it's at that point building your relationship with someone is by listening to them and seeing where they are. So if you can listen and give people value and the value that they want, it's a huge trait and an absolute necessity as a business owner. The last thing that I'd like to mention is that I went on a course. SchoolPath are a global company. They use a group of contractors to come in and specialise in their area, and they come and speak to companies and businesses depending on where you want to go. And we, for 3 years in a row, spent $5,000 to get a group of us together and have SchoolPath come in and teach us about different aspects. I didn't want it to be involved in, theory of what the industry was that we were in. I actually brought them in to work on personal development and to move them along and how to manage people, how to learn to listen, how to believe in what it was they were doing. And if they couldn't believe in what it was they were doing, I made it easy and found them an out from where they were, out of that department and onto another company if we couldn't provide what we needed, what they needed. Because you can't, you won't have a good staff member if they're unhappy. So once the staff got to believe in that, once they learnt how listening and waiting for the opportunity to give the answer rather than blurting it out, it develops people as people, regardless of whether they stayed with us or not. So that was always my, our gift to them when they left. At the last part, in this particular, it was very interesting. Walking into the room, sitting down, and this is what happened. The woman stood up and she said, this is one of my designers actually, had told me, and she said, she sat down before everyone in the room got to sit down. There's about 500 people there. She said, okay guys, before we get started, I know that 25% of you in this room, 1 in 4, will not like me. But that's not what it's about. You're here to learn about the information. So when you're marketing or selling a product, if you are aware that 1 in 4 people will not like you, it's nothing you've done, it's just statistics, then you'll understand why some people don't like you. And guys, we all grow up, we all live in this existence trying to make people like us. Well, just understand that. And you know what? It doesn't hurt as much when someone's nasty or mean, or you just understand that they're part of the 25% and spend more time with the 75. So those are just a couple of business owner tips, and we can all use them whether we're a business owner or not. Have a good one.